Hey, what's goody YouTube? What's goody Bissell Gang? I'm back here with another video. As you can see, I'm with a reoccurring guest, my boy Super High TV. He does superhero content and superhero reviews, and he's does a little dabble here and there with superhero gaming.
Yo, what's good? Nice to be back on the channel, guys. Go check my channel out.
We already did a video together. I'm gonna throw it in right here, and then you can find his channel in the description below, and I'll have it right here. But yeah, today we're gonna be discussing Xenoverse 3 and its trailers and all the content we've seen so far. There's been gameplay and a couple of trailers that released, and we had some thoughts on it as we mostly play Xenoverse as like PvP players. So we're really giving our thoughts on Xenoverse 3 as PvP players.
Yeah, we really looking at we obviously we seen the trailer, we seen the gameplay. We really gonna, I ain't gonna say dissect it, but give our thoughts and speak about the fundamentals of this game and how it looks compared to the fundamentals of Xenoverse 2 and give our real thoughts and because we played the game and we got some things to say with this new trailer.
I'm saying, and mostly we gonna just give our perspective on like the PvP sides of things and how we view it. Because I say we mostly played Xenoverse for PvP, the fights, which I thought everybody did, but apparently not, because that doesn't seem like, it don't seem like they main focus right now. Like, to me, it seemed like more of a PvE, like MMO RPG. Like, remember we mentioned off camera, like it looked like a mobile gacha game. Like,
yeah, it looks like so I play Shinobi Striker. It looks like they threw Shinobi Striker on Dragon Ball game. Not gonna lie, like with breakers and other stuff, but it doesn't seem like the premise of Xenoverse. It's not carrying on the same fundamentals Xenoverse 2, or it's just Xenoverse in general really had. It seems like they're straying away from that and giving us something else. They doing their own thing, gang.
I'm saying, like, look, but the city though, I heard the city is big, and from the trailers, but from the trailers and everything that we've seen, like the city looks pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, like I might be running around the city a little bit. Like, for me, it give me like a little 2K vibe. Like, definitely be,
Yeah, they showed the fucking stores and clothing shops and the school, and it looks real bad. And I like how they specified on just West City. Like, there might be another city,
Right.
Down City. Kanto might come back, or something else, whatever the case may be. But I don't think it's just one city or one big main area, if you will.
Right. It looked like they straying away from the hub thing and they're making it like a big like world, maybe a more explorable world.
Yeah.
Yeah, they going for more of a MMO JRPG, MMO RPG type gameplay. But like you mentioned off camera that we already spoke about it, and you brought it up first, that we might be able to break out in fights in the city.
Right. One thing I was speaking out when we first heard about the new city, when we first got that initial trailer, my first thought of, okay, this is much more of a bigger city, much more of an interactable city. It's not just gonna be, you could go talk to ads and stuff like that. They might have some daily stuff of that nature. New missions pop out on the map. But for like an ongoing, everyday, all the time, I could see like, there might be certain spots where it's like a hot area. So like, let's just say me and Bizzle, we're in a 2v2. We set up a 2v2 in this area and we bug out the first people that come second, third, and like, now the city's on an alert. We're on a 5-game win streak. People are aware, like, downtown West City, y'all bugging out. So we tried to really think of ways that this game will be more of a PvP, like more PvP goal. Like they thought more of a PvP sense, and it doesn't look like that. That's where we're at the differentiate. You know, where we're looking at like, damn, this is not for us. They made this more for, yo, let's go do the PQs. Let's go get the boss, which is cool. You know, you have to mend to every group, but at the same token, thought going into Xenoverse 3 was, they listened to us and men and really cater to online. Fuck with their service, make their service much more not so fucked up, not so laggy, not so hitboxes are off and stuff of that nature. And I thought they would have innovated a more of a PvP sense where, like, if anybody plays, PvP, it's more, if I'm in a 3v3 and my teammates die, these two guys could beat the shit out of me now. And with the Xenoverse 3, it seems like they're going more hard into that, where I thought they would have made some more aspects of, defending yourself. I thought when Sparking came out, I'm not a big Sparking player, but I played it. And I was assuming, okay, there are some aspects of Sparking they could take and add it to Xenoverse for the sole purpose of Sparking didn't have 2v2s or 3v3s, but Xenoverse it did. And maybe they tried it somewhere else.
Right.
And I did see somewhere of it. It was a flourished, they tried. It wasn't the best, but it's definitely something they could have worked more on and added to Xenoverse. Mm-hmm. Yes.
And definitely. The thing is, like you mentioned before, like, okay, we mentioned like, oh, it looks like a gacha game or a mobile game. And you said it looks more like Breakers or Kakarot. And
I never played them shits, mind you.
I played a little bit, but it's like,
get out.
Yeah, I played Kakarot a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, okay. And I heard that's 30, but Breakers like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
I didn't touch that.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Go ahead. What you was saying, gang?
Nah, but what you call it? To me, it threw me off because, when we saw the trailers, me and you was talking like, it's gonna be like this. They gonna make these improvements, because we had a thought, okay, they're gonna use Xenoverse 2 as the base, and then like go from there. But I ain't gonna lie, I was confused because I looked at the gameplay and I was like, what's this? Like, this is not what I was expecting. Like this not Xenoverse at all. I looked at it, I'm like, okay, yeah, this some other game. Like, remember it came out, they called it Age 1000.
Right, like, they should have kept it there.
They should have just kept it, because at that point, like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is not Xenoverse. This is Age 1000. Like, it looked like what they did. They doing the same thing they did with Sparking, where they just like, they're making sales off of hype. I don't even feel like this was originally a Xenoverse game. I feel like it was Age 1000 or whatever they was gonna call it, and they just slapped the Xenoverse name on it because of all the hype. Everybody thought, oh yeah, this is the new Xenoverse, and they just slapped the Xenoverse name on it, giving it the Sparking treatment. Because when Sparking came out, everybody was hype. Oh, this is the new Tenkaichi. Like, what? Like, couldn't wait. That shit didn't last a month. Like, you feel me? Like, so like, yeah, Xenoverse.
One thing you said earlier about the base, it seems like their base game might be Breakers, and like they added stuff to that.
Yeah.
One thing that I peeped, and one thing I realized a lot of people were not really fond of, was the spirit swap or spirit change shit. Like,
spirit.
I ain't never heard a nigga be like, yo, I want to turn my character to the next Dragon Ball nigga. Like, I ain't never heard that come out. And I done met a lot of people from just playing Dragon Ball and, on the game and shit, but I ain't never heard a man come across and say, yo, that's what I want. I need that. So I don't know what was the goal in adding that. And one thing I was saying is does this change? I'm not a cast player, but I know you are.
Yeah.
I'm not. Is this a way that now like you can't choose cast characters and now you can't customize your cast characters? Because I customized some, even though I didn't really play none of them. I customized them here and there. But does this swap out now? I can't play cast.
Like
And
you can only be
does this-
cast through the transformation.
Like right, and two, I heard that if you don't want to use it, you can use your transformation. One thing from Xenoverse 1 to go into Xenoverse 2 was just Super Saiyan and any other's transformation. It was a cooldown. And with them now taking Ki and Stamina out, it seems like more Shinobi Striker in the sense of when you pop Kurama Link mode, it comes off. It has a timer.
Right.
So is Super Saiyan the same way? Is Super Saiyan 2, 3 all going to be the same way? Potential Unleashed, like that's going to be a timer now?
I hope not.
It seems so arcadey. If you like
Arcadey.
it, I can't grasp. It seems like they're going backwards. The gameplay seems slower from Xenoverse 1. Xenoverse 1 is pretty quick.
Slower than
Like-
Sparking.
Slower than Sparking. Like that was your last guy's release. Like that's really fast-paced gameplay. Many buttons, many mechanics. Same with Xenoverse 2. That is fast gameplay.
Yeah.
It's like they dialed it down. Like for what? Who is this for? And like I said, we figured out we are the minority as PvP players. One thing from Xenoverse, Xenoverse 1 and Xenoverse 2 is that their end game is PvP. Once you done finish the story mode, the PQs, the raids, and world bosses, all those diamond crystal raids, once that was all done, PvP is still there at the end of the day. That was the end game. You take all of that stuff, do PvP.
But the thing is though, we met people that never even touched PvP.
Nah, yeah. So I could imagine, yes, this is advocating more for them, but
Yeah.
like I said, there were people that made shit broken. There was people that was using shit. I could imagine people that was going in PQs and bugging the hell out and doing the littlest shit ever. So, people found different stuff within PvP just playing online, and it seems like that's not going to be the case. It might be, but I don't see that. It seems like they're going to go the Shinobi route and, we got weeklies in a sense of like, this is an event. Like, it doesn't seem like you could just customize and stuff. I don't know. I can't call it, but it seems so like Shinobi Striker, man. And I don't know. I don't know.
To touch on that, I just want to say I feel like you completely right, cause I feel like they're going more for the money grab route. Like it's gonna be like a online service type in-game purchase microtransaction game. Like this ain't
like you get Boma fucking capsules to get this outfit. Like what?
right. Either I feel like
it'll be like, to get a rare Goku outfit to customize it, you gotta open a Boma capsule.
right.
But if you don't got Boma capsules, you could go buy them shits.
Yeah, I feel like that's what they're going for. Cause there's not it doesn't scream Xenoverse. Like it don't scream Dragon Ball. Like what's Dragon Ball without the fighting? And the fighting looks ass. Like it's slow. It like I don't even know like how there's no real mechanic or strategy to it. Like I feel like the people, other than the PvE players, I feel like the people, if they even do have a PvP type setting in the game, the PvP players that's gonna benefit from it is the spammers. The ones that spam moves. They don't even know how to do a combo. They don't even know how to form a combo. They just get all the moves and just spam it and like just run around. Like I feel like those are the people that's gonna benefit from this, and those are the people excited. Because it doesn't look like there's no real strategy in the gameplay.
No.
And speaking of the gameplay, they took away the what is it called? The stamina
and Ki game.
And Ki.
Which is fundamentals to Xenoverse. Like that is, if you, like I'm gonna keep saying this, but from 1 and 2, the fundamental of just fighting in general, whether it's PvP or PvE, is to maintain your ki and your stamina. And they completely took it out, and it seems like it's one thing, which seems lazy, and it seems like it's more adequate for everybody, if you will. It seems like anybody could pick this game up and just go crazy.
Like,
which in Xenoverse 1 and 2, there was a gap. There's gaps between a lot of people. There's new players, there's players that's been playing on, there's people that exploit the game. You know, there's all different kinds of players, where I don't think Xenoverse 3 is gonna be that. There's gonna be people that are honorable, and then people are not honorable. A much more skill gap between everybody. You could tell, yeah, this guy's nice. This guy's, you know, even though you could see their play data, you could just tell, like, you know, it was somewhat of an aura sense in Xenoverse 2. I don't want to glaze, I don't want to sound like a super fanatic, but yo, in Xenoverse 2, you could just PvP sense, like, oh yeah, this guy's on that. This guy, right. This guy's a streamer. You kind of got that feeling just by just looking at some certain people. I don't think we're going to get that in this game. I think this is going to be very two-sided. It's either this or that.
Right, like either you got it or you don't. Like, there was so much more fundamentals, like, okay, the way you built your character, the way you put moves together, you could combo different moves. Like, there's certain elements that, okay, I'm butt now, but I could do this. And then you would meet people and you would be like, oh, like I met people. Like, you call me Kakashi. I mean, you call me Kakashi. Because, like, you would see people, you run into them, and fighting people makes you better. Because it's like, okay, you see he do that, you like, oh, he comboed that with that. I'm like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. You feel me? Let me test that out, add that to my arsenal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you see somebody do certain, yeah. So it's like, it seemed more like I said, to me personally, it looked like a mobile game. Like, I don't know if you ever played Legends, like the mobile game. No. Bro, it looks like the mobile game. Like, they just, and I feel like it's a cash grab. Like, they doing what they did with Xenoverse, not Xenoverse, Spark Zero. Yeah, like, it's just a money scheme. But getting back to,
and we just speaking off of one thing. Now, hold on, before you just continue, I'm sorry, but we're speaking off of one thing. You know, we obviously haven't seen the full game. You know, they might have another trailer and show PvP, and there could be a whole different set of settings or whatever the case may be. But just off of this, and knowing how Xenoverse 1, 2, there's not much difference from PvE and PvP. So from just of playing those two games, we're going off of the fact of there won't be nothing different. From what we're seeing here, PvP is going to be just the same. Just, you ain't fighting no big boss. You fighting me or Bizzle or the next person. So it seems very clunky. In my head, it seems very clunky, we could just jump
how this would work for like a PvP setting, is what we're saying. We don't see how it would work. Because going back to even the stamina and the key situation, I see they have that little bar right there, front and center, where it shows like the numbers, and then it's like going up and down. I feel like, yeah, that's the new strategy where they just put everything together. Like, I don't know, you played Sparking, where they had like the numbers at the side, and it would show like, okay, you got like 3, you can deflect things with that, and then like 4 or 5, you could turn to this transformation, depending on how much you got, and you could use, you know, some of the numbers to power up or put on a special power up or something. So it's like,
yeah,
I feel like that's what they gonna do with this. Like, instead of separating everything, they put it in everything in one. Like, you use that to transform, you use that to you know, like dodge stuff. Yeah, dodge stuff. You use it to do certain
numbers will to do, right?
Yeah, like, you know, maybe you have 4, you could deflect And that's cool. That adds a little technicality that we were saying, but they ain't had to do all that. Like they had Xenoverse 1, Xenoverse 2, right? Oh, we thought they was gonna use, like you saw, all right, from Xenoverse 1 to Xenoverse 2 was a major jump. Because like Xenoverse 1, it was it set the foundation, like it was like, all right, cool. But then Xenoverse 2 improved on that with a better hitbox, faster fighting, like it felt more. And sometimes like you would fight and it
I
felt,
was still fucked up, but it was just better from Xenoverse 1. It was much
it was
more, what's the word? Furnished. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But yeah, it was just more better.
it was
fried.
way better.
Right.
Nah, you good. Yeah, it was way better coming from Xenoverse 1. Like compared, like Xenoverse 1 and 2 was like night and day. Like Xenoverse 2 was like, yeah, this is the concept, but then Xenoverse 2 was like, this is what it really is. And Xenoverse 3, all they had to do was really up the graphics. You know what I'm saying? Make the hitbox better. You know, obviously add more type moves, maybe tweak the mechanic a little bit, but what they showed us, like I said, that doesn't look like Xenoverse. That looks like a whole different project, and they just slapped the name Xenoverse on it. Cause it's like what we know Xenoverse to be, like, what is it? Like what's this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's this? Like,
I'm scared. When our initial ideas for Xenoverse, like if Xenoverse 3, we thought of, so one thing I said, so burst limit. It seems like the burst limit will obviously replace the soul change, if you will. Maybe not. They might add it, but the burst limit in Xenoverse 2 was like a little buff. We thought of a way to add burst limit where it wasn't so broken, but it made sense. So for those that play any game, For Honor has the revenge system. We thought of the revenge system in a sense of burst limit. So let's just say you pop your burst limit or people are jumping you. That was the whole premise in For Honor. You get your revenge system for getting jumped. If you're defending yourself just well, you get revenge. And it gives you defense, your health is boosted, stuff of that nature. So for Xenoverse, we thought the same thing. You know, if somebody's hopping you, you're defending yourself. You know, if they added some defending mechanics, it would be much more, okay, I can fight these two guys if I know what I'm doing.
you're not just getting jumped, yeah.
They don't seem like that. Right. Another thing we were saying.
My fault. Matter of fact, it looked like they encouraged jumping. Because you seen how they was beating on them bots.
Yeah, it seemed like they're encouraging a lot. And one thing I didn't like from sparking, you know, I'm a Xeno player, was that everything seems like a cutscene. I don't want to say it like that, but some things did seem like cutscenes. And that's just maybe because they were showing the person that was playing. And, you know, you don't see from two people's point of views. But I hope they don't have that aspect where, like, yo, I'm doing this big ass ultimate. Everyone on their screen see it from my point of view. I mean, you're stopping your fight, you know?
I mean, based on what we saw so far, like, it looked like, you know, they cut out a lot of the cutscenes. Because even with the God Fist they showed, ain't really, you know, do the whole punch in the face cutscene away. It just did it.
Yeah, it seemed like, yo, the dude was across the room and did it.
Yeah, and even with that big super, where he took out all them enemies in cutscene.
I'm bugging. So yeah, but a way to add cutscenes or like, so from Xenoverse 2 to Xenoverse 3, I was expecting, okay, you could add somewhat of a, so how they had the dual ultimates. It could be more of a, they should have added more dual ultimates is what I'm really getting at. More iconic dual ultimates like 17 and 18's Father Son Go.
I'm not gonna lie. My fault to cut you off again, but
30.
It looks like they're just cutting away with all that cutscene, all that what makes Dragon Ball entertaining and cinematic and fighting and fat. They took all that away. Cause R.I.P. to Akira Toriyama, but whoever's taking over right now with these projects, I don't even know if they really a fan of Dragon Ball, because if you saw, they kind of showed the dual ultimates when Vegeta.
Yeah. They
But
did. They
and
did.
that's what we would consider a dual ultimate. And you seen, like, if you blink, you would have missed it, because it's like there was nothing to it. It just looked like a regular, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even the transformation just looked. It just looked. I don't know, like he just went something.
Look, I like the hair. I like the hair going up, but it doesn't seem like, you know, like, yeah, nigga, I'm transforming.
Yeah, it seemed like they took a major step back. We thought it was gonna go forward. Like I said, this looked like a completely different game. Like, and they just slapped the name Xenoverse on it. Like how they for to hit us with like nostalgia, like what they did with Sparking. They saw how much money they made with Sparking, and they was like, oh yeah, they think it's Xenoverse 3? I bet. Like, like Xenoverse 3 coming up. Like, yeah.
It doesn't look. I'm scared. I'm scared for the next trailer if they release another PvP trailer. I ain't gonna lie. If they release another PvP. If they release a PvP trailer, oh man, I'm scared.
I gotta see it to believe it.
Yeah, I'm so scared.
Yeah, the gameplay looks so slow. Like, it's like how you even do PvP?
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna add or have that aspect. That'll be like a side game. Like, yo, we could just do that.
And that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, what if this is just how it looks in PvP, but then when you hop in PV, now this is how it looks in like PvE, but then when you hop in like PvP, it's like it looks like Xenoverse 2.
Nah, if that was the case, that would be different. But I don't know.
They might. I don't know. They might.
I don't know, gang. I'm scared. I'm scared. And I was really looking forward to Xeno 3, gang. Like, we all getting back on Xeno 2, gang. What's the word? Everyone come back.
I feel like we might have the Sparking treatment. Like when Sparking dropped, we was like, Xenoverse 2 is dead. A month later, everybody back on Xenoverse 2. Shit, we got new players.
Yeah.
So I feel like, you know, I'm obviously I'm gonna play it. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. But like, man, I'm not optimistic in any shape or way.
Yeah, the hype done dropped for me. Like I lost the hype a little. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, that was our thoughts on Xenoverse 3 and everything going on with it right now. With, you know, what we think as PvP players. But yeah, tap in on my boy Super High right here, and please like.
Yeah, go check me out. I'm talking about. Check me out.
Yeah, check them out. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And let us know in the comment below, like, what y'all think. Like, for me, the type of player you are. Let us know the type of player you are and what you think and how you think about everything you've seen so far with Xenoverse 3. Thank you for watching the video. Whistle out.